What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and the absolute madlad Tabata actually did it. Black Clover did the impossible, something that I said would be absolutely incredible if it actually happened, but something that I didn't think was really going to happen. It's just not how traditional shonen series work, but this latest chapter of Black Clover changed the whole game up, so let's talk about it. If you enjoyed the Black Clover content here on the channel and you want us to keep it going, please leave a like and comment. It only takes a second, but it helps a lot. And if you are new to the channel, or maybe you watch our videos but you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. Before we get into it, a quick thank you to Summoner's War Lost Centuria for sponsoring this video. Summoner's War Lost Centuria is a brand new mobile game that combines real-time strategy and RPG mechanics in unique and exciting ways. This new game comes from the same universe as Summoner's War Sky Arena, one of the most popular mobile turn-based RPGs, which has over 110 million downloads. Since this game is new, now is the best time to start playing to get a leg up on the competition. They are organizing a massive global launch event which will feature crazy limited time bonuses and in-game events, including Summoner Academy, Siege Battle Domination, Monster Level Up, and more. Get crystals and free legend monsters just for logging in every day, and form alliances with other players to earn even more rewards together. Click the top link in the description to download the game and take full advantage of these limited time bonuses right now. I really enjoyed the 8 vs 8 real-time PvP battles with fun counterattack mechanics that keep the fights fast-paced and unpredictable. Check it out for yourself, just click that link in the description to start playing Summoner's War Lost Centuria right now. Finally, this video will of course contain Black Clover manga spoilers, so please proceed with caution, you have been warned. The latest chapter starts off with Luck Voltia zooming through the palace of the Spade Kingdom capital and looking for the source of a familiar magic power. Luck must sense that at this very moment, Magna and Dante are duking it out. And as you will recall, at the end of the previous chapter, Magna punched Dante in the face and actually knocked him down. And of course, we were all wondering what was going to happen after that. Will Magna really manage to defeat Dante? That was a highly unlikely scenario, even with Magna's new awesome spell. So I think that most of us took it for granted that Dante would of course get back up after being knocked down by Magna. And this is exactly what happens at the beginning of this latest chapter. Dante manages to get back up, and he is furious that a lowly peasant like Magna was able to knock him to the ground. The fight then resumes, with both Dante and Magna exchanging blow after blow in what is essentially an epic magical boxing match. And I guess at one point Dante did try to use a sword, but it didn't do him much good. Dante then laughs and tells Magna that no matter how hard he tries, he will never be able to defeat him. Even if they do have the exact same amount of magic, Dante's magic attributes are far superior to Magna's. And so no matter how much Magna attacks him, he will just keep regenerating until Magna runs out of steam. Dante believes that no matter how much effort Magna puts in, life is just not fair, and a weak peasant will never be able to compete with a devil-possessed noble. All of Magna's hard work and training will always be in vain. Magna grits his teeth. He knows that he is just a weak peasant, and that there is nothing special about him. He doesn't have royal blood, he wasn't born with an unusual amount of magic, unlike Luck, he didn't unlock amazing new powers after being possessed by an elf, and unlike Asta, he didn't find an unconventional OP power like anti-magic. In fact, back when he returned from the Heart Kingdom, Magna straight up asked Yami why he even let him join the Black Bulls. Magna was genuinely wondering why someone like him, someone who doesn't have a lot of magic power, or a lot of talent, or an exceptional magic attribute, would even get a second look from an overpowered Magic Knight captain like Yami. Yami responds by saying that the two of them share the same hobby, but more importantly, Yami says that Magna has the biggest grit. Magna may not be the strongest or the most talented, not even close, but he has an immense strength of character. He has the kind of courage and resolve that the average person simply does not have. And that is why Yami knew that Magna would be a great fit for the Black Bulls. Back on the battlefield, Magna vows that with his exceptional grit, he will never lose, and the fierce magical boxing match continues with both men taking hit after hit and yet fighting on and fighting back. This goes on for quite a while, and eventually Magna appears to have run out of power. He is slouched over and he looks exhausted, and Dante sees this as his chance and he prepares to go on the attack. But then, just as Dante is about to go on another rant about how no matter how hard Magna struggles, he will never be able to defeat someone as powerful as him, Dante suddenly reverts to his base form. Out of nowhere, Dante's devil power vanishes completely and he is just human again. Even Dante has no idea why this happened, and he demands an answer from Magna. What did Magna do to him, and how did he manage to sever the connection between him and Lucifer? Magna just smiles and tells Dante that he didn't do anything. The two of them are just completely out of magic power. After their long and exhausting boxing match, they've both used up their magic. However, since Dante is used to having insane amounts of magic, he has never experienced the feeling of his magic being totally drained. And since Dante never fought someone who had an equal amount of magic as he does, he didn't realize just how much power he was using up during the fight. This must be why the connection between Dante and Lucifer was severed. Dante is used to having almost double the magic that he currently has, and he is used to fighting opponents with much less magic than him. So he accidentally pushed himself too far and used up all of the magic power in his possession. And so now, without any magic power, he cannot maintain his connection to Lucifer, and he can't use either of his magic attributes. Dante will have to continue this fight without gravity magic and without regeneration magic. He will have to fight Magna with physical power alone, as if both of them were just peasants without any magic whatsoever. How ironic. Now, of course, Magna is in the same boat as Dante. He also used up all of his magic power. But unlike Dante, Magna is used to fighting without overpowered magical abilities. He is used to relying on physical strength to make up for his lack of magic, and so he knows how to fight using physical power alone. As Dante freaks out and screams that he will never lose to a small fry like Magna, Magna hits Dante again and again, punch after punch, and Dante just can't keep up. Magna's incredible physical resolve and the raw physical power that he was forced to develop in order to compensate for his lack of exceptional magic or talent give him the crucial advantage in this fight, and he makes the best of it. Just as Luck, Asta, and Nacht show up to see what's going on, they are shocked to see an exhausted but ecstatic Magna standing over an unconscious Dante. The chain created by Secret Flame Magic's Soul Chain Deathmatch dissolves, signaling that Magna's spell has deactivated because his designated opponent, Dante, has really been defeated. Magna won. Magna actually defeated Dante, the leader of the Dark Triad and the human host of one of the absolutely strongest devils in the underworld. This is amazing, and I can't believe Tabata actually went through with it. I thought that he would allow Magna to give Dante a good fight, give him some time to shine, but that he would ultimately be defeated after buying some time for Asta and the others to arrive. But Tabata actually committed to having one of the strongest villains in the entire series take the L from a far weaker character. 500 times weaker if we go by the numbers that were provided in the previous chapter. Whoa, I am both surprised and impressed by this turn of events. But what happens now? Clearly, Lucifer's role in the story is far from over. He has been built up as one of the strongest villains, and Liebe has a personal grudge against him, so this is clearly not the last we've heard from him. So, is Lucifer about to just hijack Dante's body and use it for himself without Dante's consent? Or is he about to possess the body of someone else? Or is he gonna find a way to bring his original body into this world? Personally, I think that Dante has pretty much served his purpose as far as the story goes. Despite his overpowered magic, he's now lost twice, once to Asta and Yami, and once to a supposedly extremely weak peasant. I really can't see Dante remaining relevant as a character after this. Lucifer will either take over his body completely and push his consciousness aside, or he will just abandon Dante and find another host, or find a way to bring his own body into this world. The highest ranked devils already look down on humans, and after Dante took this L from Magna, there is no way that Lucifer will still have confidence in Dante as a host. We are about to witness a massive shift within the structure of the Dark Triad and the Spade Kingdom villains in general, at least in my opinion. But what did you guys think about the shocking events of this chapter? Did you really think that Magna could take Dante down? And do you like the way in which Tabata made it happen? He had a weaker character dedicate 6 entire months to performing one single spell, and it is a very specific spell with strict restrictions and limitations. However, once all of the conditions were met and the spell was activated, Magna was able to catch the overly cocky Dante off guard. Dante simply did not have any experience fighting against an opponent who was evenly matched with him. And he certainly didn't have experience fighting an opponent who had the ability to cut his own magical power in half. As a result, Dante was careless about how he used his magic, and eventually he ran out of magic. The same thing happened to Magna, but unlike Dante, Magna had plenty of experience fighting without a lot of magic power at his disposal. Once both mages ran out of magic, Magna had a decisive advantage. He had already trained his body to fight using purely physical attacks because he never had the luxury of relying on powerful magic to solve all of his problems. Meanwhile, Dante was accustomed to winning fights by overwhelming his opponents with superior magic, and he was also counting on his ability to instantly regenerate to protect him from any damage that he might take. But when he could no longer use overwhelming magic and when he could no longer regenerate, it was just him versus Magna in a battle of physical strength and stamina, and that is a fight that Dante simply could not win. Like I said, I thought that this was a really good way to change things up in Black Clover and make the power system more interesting. Kudos to Tabata. I'm still in shock about what happened, but I'm also excited to see where things will go from here. If you guys enjoyed this Black Clover video and you want more Black Clover content here on the channel, please leave a like and comment. It only takes a second, but it helps a lot. And if you're new to AnimeUproar, or maybe you watch our videos but you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and make this the video that you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar. Thanks again to this video's sponsor, Summoner's War Lost Centuria. Check them out, link in the description. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys!